Welcome to Detachment Circle, where we dive deeper into mindfulness, detachment, and spiritual wisdom to help you live with clarity and peace. I am Siddharth Das, your guide in this journey to self realization. Today, we are addressing a concept that is often misunderstood and it is quite popular these days. It is karma. Is it really a cosmic punishment system, a divine scorecard, or is it something deeper behind this ancient principle? Stay with me as we dive deeper into it. So, in this episode, we will be diving deeper into what is karma, types of karma, how karma affects us, karma yoga and nishkam karma, and breaking your karmic patterns. We'll also be taking questions from my Instagram page. In case you have any questions and you want me to answer, make sure you follow me on Instagram and join my broadcast channel. Let's get started. What is karma? Most people think karma is just about if you do good, you will get good, and if you do bad, you will get bad, which is in a way right. But karma is not about punishment or reward, it is about cause and effect. Karma literally means action. Every thought, every intention, every small decision creates momentum. Karma is not about morality, it is all about energy and consequences. If I have to give you an example, when you throw a stone into a lake, it creates ripples. That's exactly what karma is. Every action, every thought, every intention is creating ripples. And these ripples create an imprint in the universe. Past actions shape present reality, but present action can change the future. Think of karma like a planting seeds. Some may sprout immediately, some take time, and some never grow. But everything we do plants something. Let's try to understand the types of karma. To truly understand how karma shapes our life, we need to break it down into its three forms. Think of them as the layers of cause and effect. First of all, we have the Sanchita karma. This is your accumulated karma, the total sum of all past karma. Think of it like a massive bank balance of past actions. Some may never manifest, while others shape future experiences. So, everything that is happening in your life, or at least a portion of it, is because of your accumulated karma or sanchita karma. The second we have prarabdha, which is your active karma. So, the portion of your accumulated karma that is currently unfolding in your life right now. It's like a tree that you planted years ago is already bearing fruits. You can't stop it immediately, but you can decide how to respond. This is the karma that has ripened and it is playing out in your current life. Your circumstances, your body, your family, your relationship, your career, your challenges, all of these comes from prarabdha karma. Can you change it? No, you cannot erase prarabdha karma, but you can change how you experience it. You can react without suffering and attachment, or you can face it with awareness and detachment. You can resist it, or you can flow with it and learn. Even the bigger sages or saints or swamis like Ramana Maharshi or Ramakrishna, they suffered because of their prarabdha. Their body was decaying. Even our own, the most loved Maharaj Premanandji, he is also suffering in his body because of his prarabdha. But you have seen him smiling because he is not letting his prarabdha affect him. So you can definitely reduce the impact of your prarabdha or the karma which you are experiencing right now. Number 3 is Agami karma, the karma you are creating right now. This is the karma being formed right now through your current thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you change your mindset today, you change your karma in the future. So here's a question for you. What karma are you creating right now? Are your daily thoughts and actions setting you free or trapping you further? Now, that is one thought you should ponder upon. Now, understanding these three types of karma gives us the incredible power, because while we can't change the past, we can change our present, which shapes our future. So, just a quick recap. So, there are three types of karma. First of all, it is Sanchita karma, which is your accumulated karma, which is your bank balance of good and bad deeds. Then we have the prarabdha karma, which is our second one, which is the active karma, the karma which you are experiencing right now. A portion of your sanchita karma is appearing in your life right now. Then we have the agami karma, or it is also known as kriyamana karma. This is what you are creating for the future. Now, majority of what you are creating in the future will be experienced in this life, and if you pass away, then it will become the sanchita karma and it will go to your bank balance. Then it will appear in your next life as a prarabdha. So if you see, you are kind of stuck between these three karmas. So this karmic cycle is endless, just like your rebirths. You keep taking birth after birth after birth because of your karma. Now that we understand karma, let's try to understand that how it actually manifests in our own life. First of all, it shapes our circumstances. Here's a thought. Every choice you have made has led you to this very moment where you are listening to me. So, for example, someone who has practiced patience and honesty for years find doors opened for him effortlessly. Secondly, repeating patterns and karmic cycle. Many people face the same relationship issues, financial struggles, or health problems over and over and over again. We call them the karmic loops, the lessons which will keep on repeating until you have learnt it. I will be talking more about your karmic relationships and addressing a lot of your questions in the upcoming episode. And in order to understand your karmic relationship, you need to understand how karma works. Then we have emotional karma, the impact of thoughts and intentions. So, karma is not only about actions, it includes thoughts and emotions as well. See, holding on to resentment creates karma that pulls similar energy in your life. And how do we break negative karma? See, first of all, we need to recognize patterns in our own life. What kind of patterns are repeating in my life? What is this karma trying to teach me? And then you act differently and your karma shifts. But how do we break free from this cycle? Let's try to understand it with the help of Karma Yoga. If everything is karma, are we really stuck in this endless loop? The answer is no. This is where Karma Yoga comes in, the path of selfless action. What is Karma Yoga? It is the practice of acting with awareness and detachment from results. It is the practice of selflessness. For that, you need to practice mindfulness so that you are present in this present moment and then you are taking a conscious choice. Instead of thinking, what will I get from this? Act because it is the right thing to do. For example, a teacher who teaches because they love sharing knowledge, not for the rewards. Karma Yoga is all about doing your duty fully, but let go of the expectations. You act with love, not fear or greed. You surrender every action to the divine or to the greater good. By living this way, you stop creating new karma and slowly you become free. So, real time application. Tomorrow, take any action, whether it is working, speaking, cooking, and do it with full presence in the present moment and without expectations. And see how this changes your inner state. And let me know how it goes. In the Bhagavad Gita, they teach us Nishkam karma is acting without attachment to results. A farmer plants seeds and nurtures them but does not control the rain or the sun. He does his duty and let the nature takes its course. That's what Nishkam karma is. That you are detaching from the outcome. You are selflessly doing work in the service of that divine. And the moment you act with full awareness but without expectations, karma no longer controls you. You control it. So, Karma Yoga and Nishkam Karma is the path which will liberate you. And you need to practice these four things to do that. First of all, act without attachment, which is Nishkam Karma. And secondly, surrender to the highest will. Instead of acting for your ego driven desires, offer all the work to the divine. You dedicate it to the divine. Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, do it as an offering unto me. This burns Agami karma and purifies Sanchita karma. So you need to work as an instrument of the divine. See yourself as a tool, letting the universe work through you. When your ego dissolves, the karma cycle dissolves too. Think of yourself as a pen. The divine is holding the pen, and through you, something is being written. And you remain unaffected by praise or criticism. When actions are done without detachment, the mind is free. But is Karma Yoga the ultimate liberation? No. We need to go beyond the karma itself. While Karma Yoga purifies the mind and reduces karma, Jnana Yoga, the self-realization, destroy all karma completely. The moment you realize I am not the doer, I am the Atma, I am the Brahman, I am the universe, then karma loses its power over you and you attain liberation or moksha. Like Ashtavakra says in its Gita, he who sees himself as free is free indeed, and he who sees himself as bound remain bound. As one thinks, so one becomes. So this realization that you are the universe, and that's a beautiful journey, a journey to the self-realization. And that's why we are here. And one day we are going to reach there. Remember, karma does not punish. It is here to teach you. If you are always attracting toxic relationship, you may have unresolved karmic energy. So sit with awareness. Recognize the repeating pattern and change your reaction. If you are always doing what you were doing in the past, then you will have the same results. So it is also a journey of unlearning to not be yourself. For that, you need to practice more mindfulness, more present moment awareness is needed. When you become aware of your patterns and consciously act differently, karma transforms. So, here is an exercise for you to understand your karma. Think of a challenge you keep on facing, a repeating situation in relationship, career, or health, and ask yourself, what past choices might have contributed to this? How have I reacted in the past? And what would happen if I react differently? Imagine yourself choosing a new response. And here's an affirmation for you. I am aware of my karma and I choose my actions wisely. Try to practice this and see if you are able to find your own karmic patterns and let me know in the comments. Now is the time to take some questions. Remember, I am only taking questions from my Instagram. If you're not following me, go to Instagram and find me as Aware and Beyond. That is the name of my channel and that is the name of my company as well, Aware and Beyond. And you'll find me. Make sure you join my broadcast channel and I'm only taking questions from there. So let's take our first question. Is bad karma permanent? That's an interesting question. No, karma is dynamic. The moment you act with awareness and change your approach, karma shifts. So if you have been impatient in relationships and you are jumping onto the first person you find, try practicing patience and see how it rewires your karmic energy. How can I clear negative karma from my past? Self-awareness and conscious action. Practicing forgiveness both for yourself and others, and selfless actions. Like I said, we need to act selflessly. Helping others without expectations. And daily mindfulness to ensure that you don't repeat the same patterns again. Okay, next question is an excellent question. How can we nullify karma? Like, how can we reduce our prarabdha or the active karma which we are experiencing right now? Okay, here are three powerful ways to manage your karma with awareness. First of all, act with acceptance, not resistance. Accept whatever is happening right now. When you stop fighting what is happening, karma naturally burns away. Secondly, shifting your inner energy. The more you realize you are not your past, you are not your suffering, the less karma binds you. Number three, detachment from the experience. Ashtavakra Gita teaches us that the witness is always free. When you observe your karma without reacting, you dissolve its grip on you. So, and also, here's a practical tip for you. Spend 5 minutes each day simply observing your thoughts without reacting to them. See how detachment starts changing your experience. Another question which is quite popular and have been asked a lot. Why do people who think good and do good suffer the most? Good people don't suffer because they are good. Suffering is often the fire that refines the soul. In Vedanta, karma is not punishment, but it is balance. It unfolds across lifetimes, shaping growth and wisdom. Sometimes those who suffers deeply are the ones who are evolving the most. They are burning past karma and preparing for high consciousness. So trust that no pain is without purpose. Your soul is on a sacred journey. So if you are suffering, remember it is your prarabdha, it is your active karma. And how you respond to it is creating your Agami karma. So remember, surrender. If you are suffering, it is for good. You are burning your karma. And you will be evolving the most. So if you are good and if you feel that you are suffering, be thankful for it. If you continue to complain, if you continue to whine about it, then you are creating negative karma for your future. So welcome all the karma with open heart and accept. The next question is about how do we move beyond the karma? Like I said, you need to practice more self-realization. You need to realize your true being and also surrender. Remember Ashtavakra, you are not the doer. So all the good that is happening, the divine is doing that good through you. Do not take responsibility for that action. Dedicate it to the divine. Surrender to the divine. If good is happening through you, it is the will of the divine. If the bad is happening through you, it is the will of the divine. So surrender yourself completely. When you surrender yourself completely, when you see that you are not the doer, then karma dissolves. Then you move beyond karma. And Jnana Yoga, like I said, Jnana Yoga is your journey to self-realization. Then you move above karma. Then you realize your true self. And I will be telling you more about Jnana Yoga in the upcoming episodes. So stay tuned. Next question is karma just destiny? Can I change it? Destiny is just past karma unfolding, but your response to it shapes the future. You always have a choice. Consciousness is more powerful than karma. Remember that. How do I clear bad karma? See, first of all, karma is not about good or bad. It is about awareness. If you want to transform karma, start acting with clarity, love, and detachment. Stop reacting in the same ways, and the cycle will break. First, you need to change things within you. You need to shift your energy. Before we end, I want you to remember karma is not your enemy, it is your teacher. The more aware you become, the less it will bind you. Take these teachings, reflect on them, and apply them in your life. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at underscore aware and beyond and send me your questions. And subscribe to my channel Aware and Beyond and stay connected for more deep spiritual insights. Karma is not your fate, it is your choice. Every moment you have the power to plant new seeds of awareness, love, and growth. If today's episode made you reflect, follow the podcast, share it with somebody who needs to hear this, and DM me your questions. Until next time, stay aware, stay free, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. This is a journey to self realization. Thank you for listening to Detachment Circle and being a part of this journey. My name is Siddharth Das. Until next time, stay aware, stay free, and let go with love. See you in the next episode.